Hi, welcome back to the Black Birdshed. Happy New Year, if I haven't already said so. Not a lot happened really, but we have got some updates. I think if you remember the last video we had, was it 3 or was it 4 starfinch chicks that were due to come out? It was 3, wasn't it? Yeah. They've fledged now, and that cage now has been closed down, and I've integrated it in with the other starfinches. So there's one of the young there, and there's another one there with a yellow ring on, and the other one is up above. Also in there we've got 3 Goudian finches, or Goudian finches. There's 2 of them just there. They are really healthy. They came out of this nest box up here, and I did take the next box out, but the nest box is back in now, and they're on 2 eggs. So this is the hen. I'm hoping that that's her first successful rearing of chicks, so hopefully that she's got the knack of it all now. She looks in good condition again. She's got a black beak there. Feathers are really good. Beautiful condition, both these birds, I think. And he's experienced father because he's actually her father. So yeah, so hopefully we get some more out of there. And we have got some new birds in the aviary. So down here, I put a couple of eggs in with the Bengalese. Now I'm not sure if I took them from a box that was there, which is starfinches, or whether I got them from a box up there, which that could be anything. I'm pretty sure they definitely weren't cutthroat eggs, because they're a rounder egg. There's cutthroats in there, so there's a possibility that there's a cock there. You see now, got his head up at the back, all the feathers are up there and doing a bit of singing. Just got to check what colour ring he is. Green. Yeah, I think I've already written him in the book. Yeah, so I've also put the I think we did last time now, put the Bengalese, 2 Bengalese younger in there with another 3 starfinch. There's about 10 young starfinch in there, and about 3 from last year. So, well, last year we say 2021. The one with the yellow there was just singing. So they haven't all coloured up yet, but I can tell basically which ones are cocks and hens already, apart from the young ones that have just been put in. Yeah, so anyway, you put some eggs down here. It looked like 2 of them were fertile, so I took some of those out and I left some ones that were obviously not fertile in there, plus the fertile 2, and they have hatched. So let's have a look. There we go. We've got 2 young in there. Now I don't know what they are. Let's put the flash on. There we go. So they're probably starfinch, because I think that's where I took them from. They look like they could be starfinch. When they were younger, one looked lighter than the other, and that one at the top there has got a slightly lighter head. Don't know whether that means anything, but anyway, that's good news. They're definitely not Bengalese, so this isn't the father. Well, there's not the mother, but they're the ones that are going to be doing the fostering. So that's great news. Yeah, if they're starfinches, then that's more starfinches. Now I went down to see the pet shop which I get my birds from 2 days ago, and of course just wanted to make sure that he was still taking birds, and he will take starfinches. So I'll be taking those down in Feb probably, once the ones are obviously cocks and hens and I'll take some of the bengalese. We've got the main pied. But while I was down there, of course, I got some more birds. I can't resist it. So they're in this cage here. So these are the new birds that I've got. I'm probably going to have to slow-mo this down so that you can see them. Now, the red-throated parrot finch, or red-headed parrot finch. We try to pick out what we think's a pair. We think that we looked at the on Google at Paradise Aviary's sort of summary of how to sex them, and one does appear to have a more defined line on the head than the other, so that's where we think we have got a cock and a hen, but I'm really not certain. I've rung them as a blue and a pink ring for ease of use. There's about 3 different things you can look at to sex them. They're just very flighty, and I put a nest box in only yesterday, so I had these 2 days ago. I put this nest box in yesterday. It already had a nest partially made, and they've really gone to town and made it even more. So there's nothing in there at the moment, but they've rammed a lot of stuff in there now. Whether that's a sign that we've got a pair, again, I don't know. But if it is, then that's good news. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. A little bit of an update. We have got to work out what we're doing this season, this year, regarding canaries. I'm really not sure what I'm doing. We'll probably be getting rid of quite a few of them. Just get these waters done. There we go. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm doing with the canaries this year coming. I might try and limit it to 3 pairs, and just really minimise the amount we get from them. If I'm going to concentrate on the Irish, or whether I'm going to look at these Theos, I don't know. I've got to get rid of quite a few of those. Anyone's quite welcome to buy some if they want to contact me. Yeah, and I think I might this year concentrate on the floral finches a bit more. We've got these chestnut mannequins where I've got to see if I can sort a female out of those. And there's some golden finches which are not in condition at the moment, but they'll probably be in condition. They're just going through a small molt at the moment. Maybe they'll be in condition later on. And then I've got the odd bird which hasn't got a partner. So we've got the one owl finch. If I get another pair, at least try and get a pair. I'm not sure if it's a couple. It's quite friendly with the other birds. I've got the Indian silverbills, 2 cocks. Again, I'll leave a female there. Problem is getting females when getting the hens when you do die, to replace them is always a bit tricky, because no one seems to sell them. They have them, they'll have a multitude of cockbirds but no hen birds. Yeah, so you go and it's the same for them. The people that buy the birds in tend to only get sold pairs. If it's a certain breed like the cherry finch in there, they tend to be mostly cocks that are born. So the hens are hard to get. he finds it hard to get them, so he'll only sell them as a pair, so you sort of end up buying pairs. And if your hens keep dying, then you just end up with a lot of cockbirds. Until you can start breeding them yourself, and if you breed them yourself, then you just sell on the cockbirds. And you've got the hens, you need to build up a collection of hens. Looking at the star finches that I've bred these last few months, in that last one where there was four young, I think. Get your little book out. Little book. Yeah, so in the star finches that we've bred since December 21, so we're talking this last year, the first 7 that we had, one died before I could tell, so there was only 3 cocks at the first. In fact, there was actually 8 there. So there's 8 out of 8 youngs that made it, just the 3 cocks. So that was 5 hens to 3 cocks. This last lot, or if I don't know, the 5 which are colouring up now, I can tell which the sexes are. We've got 4 cocks for 1 hen. So yeah, so it's a bit of a weird one. Now that mannequin that was just singing, or was displaying their head, had the green band on it. Now I'd penciled that in as a hen, because the other one was singing to it, but maybe the other one was singing, trying to show off in front of it. So that could be a hen, a cock, could be a cock bird. Yeah, so you just got to keep an eye on these birds, these ones that aren't dimorphic. You have to just keep an eye on and watch their behaviours. Obviously with these parrot finches, they're not dimorphic, but there is some subtle things that you can pick up to tell them apart. But when you first look at them, they just look the same. The most distinctive thing is apparently is they're singing. So when you see one singing, a nice little melodic whistle, then you know, and the other one is just going, well, a little tiny whistle with no tune to it, then you know it's cock and hen. And obviously, if one lays eggs, we know it's a hen. If these both lay eggs, then it's another visit to the pet shop and see if I can get lucky next time with a cockbird. But I wouldn't be the end of the world if they were 2 hens. But I would have to get some more. They're not as easy to find apparently as the blue-headed ones. So obviously I've got to make sure if I get a chance to buy some more, if I need to, then I do. If they breed well, I'll buy some more anyway. Because I don't really want it to be just one pair that breeds. Because then all the young are the same. All the young will be the same parentage, so it's not so good for crossbreeding. So regarding the star finches, I did ask him. He had some, but they were just red faces. So I'm looking at getting some pied or some yellow face star finches, and sort of get a bit of it, or even just some star finches from other parentage, so that I can put some pairs together and breed some more. The pair that's been doing all the breeding, of course we have got these 2 down here, which are definitely not from the original pair. Of course they have been they've been quite excessive with the number of chicks I've had from them, so that's 9, 14 birds I've had from them in just over a year. Yeah, so that's really good, but I've got to make sure could do getting some other blood into the stud, as you might say. So I wouldn't mind swapping some of these for other people's birds. So I need to go to some other auctions, I think, and visit the pet shop a bit more regularly this year coming. Anyway, yeah, so that's an update. So just summary again. 3 Goudian finch chicks have fledged, and they are now with the rest of the sort of young down here. Another 3 starfinch have also done the same. 2 young, possibly a starfinch, are doing well. They were born on the 25th, so yeah, a week ago. So they're about a week old. And we've got a new pair over here which are look like they're nesting, and even only after 2 days. And we've got 2 more eggs in that golden finch pair as well. So yeah, so it's not a bad start to the year. Hope everyone's got their plans sorted for this year and what they're doing. And yeah, and any comments, great, please do that, and I'll get back to you if I can. And yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, have a great 2023. Take care, bye.